I'd like to welcome Bailey Leach to the podcast this week. We're going to start with, the big announcement this week because some exciting news that you shared.
Yeah.
I'll let you go ahead and share it. Where will you be playing collegiately?
Okay, so I committed to ISU for soccer. I'm very excited. It was a big commitment for me. There was many options, but ISU was really welcoming to me. Very happy to go there. Coach is really nice. Again, I had other options, but ISU just felt like home. It was the perfect. It was the perfect distance away from home. I want to stay and watch my sisters and stuff play because they get drugged all of my stuff, so I want to give it all back to them. But it's just like the perfect place for me, and I'm excited to go there.
First of all, to say that you're going to be playing D1 soccer, how big of a dream was that for you, and what does that feel like to achieve that?
It means a lot. I've been wanting to do this ever since I was little. Soccer has always been my favorite sport. I used to not be very good at it. At the YMCA, I used to pick flowers and stuff. My parents have pictures, but all the practice and hard work has paid off. I'm very thankful for the people that helped me do this. My dad helped me a lot. But it means a lot to me. There's many other options, again, like I said, but ISU has just been really welcoming, and I'm really excited to play.
What made you fall in love with soccer? What kind of?
Just being able to look up to girls that I've known since I was little. Just them being always being there for me. Again, my dad has helped me a lot. I've been training all my life. It's just been fun being around girls too, like around this community, especially playing against them in high school soccer, playing with them, playing in like travel teams with them. It's just been really fun. Soccer community has always been really good to me too. Multiple people around this area have just always been there for me, and it's just been really welcoming and very nice to have these people around me to support me throughout my soccer career. At
what point in your high school career, because we still have another year, but at what point did kind of the recruiting pick up and you say, hey, playing at the D1 level is an option, and that's obviously really exciting, but what all went into that for you?
Well, at first I wanted to play basketball. I was like dead set on basketball. Like, I didn't want to do both. I still want to have that college experience, but at first it was all basketball, and I played competitive basketball with some girls up in Peoria, and that was fun. But I had some opportunities there, and then I'm like, hold on, I've been playing soccer all this life, and I can't let this go. Like, it's just been my forever love for the sport, and I'm like, I should probably start looking into this too, just to see options that I have.
Yeah.
So that aspect started picking up with soccer, and I started to getting into it more. Played again for a little bit. I took a break of competitive soccer because I was dead set on basketball, so I'm like, might as well do basketball if I wanted to play in college.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, let's look at the soccer side a little bit. So I started getting into that, and opportunities came up, and I was really thankful. Again, started to go to some more tournaments, get looked at. I had to email some college coaches because I wanted to stay close to home again. Once you get that narrowed down, it's pretty easy, but the process is just been real busy and crazy, but it's really, I'm very thankful for everybody that's helped me through it. But yes, I was basketball first, then turned into soccer, and very thankful for the opportunities.
Well, I know a few college coaches that were interested in getting you to play basketball.
Yeah.
What is that conversation like with them now, where they obviously were interested in? I don't want to break any news here, but are you still going to play basketball next year in high school?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I will for sure. No, yeah.
Please don't.
Oh yeah.
Please don't quit.
No, oh, no.
If you look, we'll get into that more in a little bit because I want to talk more about that side of things. But what are those conversations like with coaches now? Because I think even probably 5-10 years ago, everything has changed with recruiting and everything, especially for high school because college coaches are probably looking more at the transfer portal than they are, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids.
So once I made that decision, like, I hated telling people no. Like, that's a big thing. Like, it was a big decision, it was a hard decision, but I mean, it was the right decision for me. But again, telling these people no was just, it like broke my heart. I felt so bad because I was like really interested in them, and then I kind of like was like, maybe I should look at the soccer side. But again, this recruiting process has just been crazy. The transfer portal, I mean, people are just heading in there and just hoping to get the best they can, go with the best where they can go. But I don't like it. I think the grass isn't greener on the other side. It's where you water it. So, I mean, where I go, I want to stay there. I don't want to transfer and just, because it's making friends and just, I just want to be comfortable. But I mean, it's just been crazy. It's hard to get recruited nowadays just because there's people that have already played at a college level and like they've had experience under their belt. So I mean, college coaches have been looking at that, but I just think it's just crazy and hard, difficult to get recruited nowadays.
Now I'm going to push back a little bit on that because I put together some of your highlight reels, and if college coaches aren't impressed by your goal scoring ability, then I'd be surprised. But what is that like when you send out, those tapes and those reels, and what do they say about, your abilities?
Yeah, so they like watching film. I've used all you guys' stuff and thankful for you guys. But I mean, yeah, they like watching that film and stuff, and catching some games. I invited them to some games too, but I mean, it's hard for them to like know how you are if they don't see it like in life or like in these films. So, I mean, it's a process for sure getting these emails pushed out because they want you interested in them more than like they just want you to feel like they're interested, blah blah blah. So I mean, these videos have helped a lot, but I mean, it's just hard. This recruiting process has just been a mess.
Well, you talked about kind of playing with other girls in this area and playing against them. How much is Rylan-Law a help in this process? Because she's obviously committed there, and she'll be going there this year. So how much are you looking forward to kind of saying, hey, show me what I need to do and help me out here?
Yeah, so we've been playing ever since we were young. My dad coached us, and it's been fun playing against these girls. Rylan, she's a really good athlete, really good at soccer, and I think she was going to SLU at first, and then she went over to ISU, so I'm excited to see what she has to say about it. But I've heard nothing but good things from ISU. She's really excited to go play there. She's met some of the girls too, and she's very excited to play with them. But she's really nice. We've played since we were little. My dad's coached us. We hang outside of school and outside of practice and all the things. Go on vacation together. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what she has to say about it, so I'm excited about that.
It's obviously pretty fresh, but looking at kind of this season and what you guys were able to accomplish the last couple seasons, going to state your freshman year obviously is part of the Plains experience, but kind of just give me an overall view of, where you see the Plains soccer program right now. Obviously, you're a huge part of it, but I mean, the success that Coach Brian has had in these last few years is just, I mean, it's up there with the best of the best programs, no matter what sport. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, freshman year we started off with a banger. I mean, that was crazy, but I mean, it's just been going up, just the level of play. Again, all the athletes and the schools have just been growing. But it's fun to play against good competition. But I mean, I just think it's just going to keep growing and growing. I mean, there's still multiple athletes coming up, even from 8th grade to 7th grade, all those years, and then the twins are going to come up and play, so I'm excited to see how that's going to work out. But again, just the future of girls sports and soccer has just been amazing. Again, we've had a lot of success, like we said, but we still got another year, so hopefully we can make a good run again. But I mean, I'm really excited to see where this future of soccer goes.
What have you learned these last 2 years losing, in the sectional championship that you take into your senior year, knowing it's the last one?
Yeah, so these seniors this year they just really want to go as far as they could, and I've been trying to help out with that a lot. But again, losing the sectional championships is tough against good teams. I mean, we lost to Springfield High in the regular season 1-0, and we really had that chip on our shoulder, like we really wanted to win. And they got some good girls too over there. But I mean, it's just hard to beat a team twice, and we knew that. Like we wanted to win, and we had them. It's just I mean, it sucks losing, but I mean, it's just like another confidence booster to want to win that sectional championship, because it sucks losing it twice in a row for sure.
Well, and for you, it's kind of, and your class, it's kind of unique because you guys, even though it was 1A, 2A, you got to experience that your freshman year and see, you know, what it took to go to state and how special that trip was.
Yeah.
And now to be so close these last 2 years, it's got to be like, man, it's really just in the details, and it's one of those things that's so close.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel nice to lose. I hate losing, obviously, and we've done pretty good with our schedule and stuff, playing some difficult teams, but it just sucks losing. Nobody likes losing, but I mean, you can't do anything about it now. You just gotta, keep training, keep practicing in the off season, and just really get to that. Hopefully, going to state again.
I know you guys aren't scared of any sort of competition, but how exciting is it to know that you're going back down to 1A next year and you'll have the opportunity to compete, you know, in the postseason with schools more your size?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be nice for sure. I mean, I love playing against good competition to help us in the postseason, but moving down to 1A will definitely be interesting. I'll have to see how that plays out again, but keeping that co-op in New Berlin is also good. I mean, those numbers just, I think we're up at like 3 or 4 kids this year, so yeah. I mean, it sucked playing against like 1,200 kids in a school, but I mean, we were good enough to compete with them, and I'm proud of our team with all the accomplishments we've had, but I mean, I'm interested to see how it's going to go, and hopefully we can make a far run again. So,
getting the 100 goals this year, how big of a deal was that for you, and you know, what does that milestone mean?
I mean, it means a lot, but I wouldn't be able to do it with these people around me. I mean, they've helped me a lot. I mean, I can't score all these goals without them helping me, especially the coaching staff, my teammates, my parents. They push me as hard as they can, to see, because they know I can do a lot, and sometimes I just get all nervous and stuff about this stuff. But I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it with them. It's hard to get all these goals, but I mean, it's more of an accomplishment for my teammates and my coaches more than me, but I mean, I'm glad I could do it. My team sets me up for success, and I try to set them up for success, but I mean, I'm very proud of them for helping me get this achievement, for sure.
How would you describe Coach Brian as a coach?
He's hilarious, and he knows what he's talking about. He's been around the game for years and years and years, and he tells us all these stories and stuff, and gets us fired up for these games, and he's a really good coach to have. He's always there for us. I mean, I've had him as a teacher too. He was my geometry teacher, and just knowing him outside of soccer and the school setting has been amazing too. He's just a really nice guy and knows what he's talking about, for sure.
What's it like having your dad as a coach?
It has its ups and downs, for sure, but I mean, he again knows what he's talking about. He's been around the game for years. He played at the college level too, but he's coached me ever since I was like a baby. So he knows like what I can do and what I need to work on. And sometimes when we have rough games or rough practices, we go out, try to find some grass and just work on like the things I need to improve to help win. But I mean, he's amazing. He knows what he's talking about, and it's always fun having him right there through it all. So,
what's it like playing with your sister?
Jada's a funny girl, for sure. She likes goofing around and stuff, but I mean, she's a good soccer player too. She plays 3 sports, so she's constantly busy doing homework and practice, blah blah blah. But I mean, she's fun to play with. She stepped up in these games. I mean, we've had some injuries and stuff, but we just say the next player needs to step up and get ready to play, because I mean, there's a lot of injuries going on, ACL and stuff, which sucks. I mean, but I mean, she stepped up a lot, and I'm really proud of her.
How much do you guys get along? Do you fight a lot or no?
No. It's like the twins and then us. So
you guys are against each other? Like
sometimes, but I mean, it's always good to have someone close in age, for sure. But she helps me out with homework because we are in the same classes and stuff. So like we work well with each other. She knows more about the volleyball side. I don't really do all that stuff, but I mean, I help her out with anything she needs. But I mean, we're always there for each other. It's always good to have someone close in age to talk about things and always be there for each other.
What's the biggest fight you two have had?
Ooh. Probably I say I'm good at volleyball sometimes, and she doesn't think I am, but she's probably right. But sports and stuff, we always sometimes bicker about, but we always make up at the end of it, and it's always fun to have her there for sure.
A lot of the people that I talk to in Plains talk about how good of an athlete your mom was. How much do you know about that, and what does she bring to the table for you? Because we talked about your dad, your sister. What about your mom?
So she played at Triopia High School, and I think she played basketball, volleyball, and track. I've heard she's a really good athlete. She says all the time, I'm like, Mom, I just want to watch you. I want to go back in time and see how you were. We found some tape the other day and pulled it up, and she was a sharpshooter in basketball. She was a good basketball player, but
that's where Jada gets it from. Maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, I've heard good things. I mean, people I talk to is like, your mom was legit, and I'm like, yeah, I bet she was. I just wish I could see it. I'm like, I always joke around with her like, our team versus your team, who's gonna win? She's like, I don't know, Bailey. I'm like, you know the right answer to that. But yeah, I've heard really good things. I always just joke around with her like, Mom, like we need to go 1-on-1, and she's like, I don't know about that. But yeah, she was a legit athlete, and I think she wanted to play basketball for a little bit in college, but then she was like, I don't know. She was smart too, but I mean, she definitely brings a lot to the table with athletics and academics. Just having both parents like playing sports in high school and knowing what they're talking about has been amazing for me. So
let's do some basketball talk before we go, because I promised you I wouldn't talk forever, but
let's try
questions for us.
Okay.
Let's talk about basketball a little bit. How hard is that going to be to say that, putting those shoes away after next year, just after you made the decision? I mean, I'm sure you're happy with it, but at the same time, like, basketball's been a huge part of your high school career.
It's going to be tough for sure. I mean, after that loss against Camp Point, that was the most I've ever been upset about anything, because we just really wanted to win. Like, that was ever since day one. We just really wanted to beat them because they got us the year prior. It's going to be tough for sure. Basketball, I've always had a love for it, and it's going to suck hanging up those shoes. But I mean, I'm still going to come back, play with the Twins, and hopefully get to some of their practices too. Maybe do some little stuff at ISU, not really though, because I'll be focused on soccer, but it's gonna suck for sure playing with all these girls. I know some of them might want to play basketball in college, which I'm really happy for them, and I just wish the best for them. It's gonna suck though. I mean, I loved every second of it, but we're gonna make the most of it, what we can do next year, and hopefully make a good run. But we just gotta work hard and hopefully get that gold, hopefully going to state.
What's the nickname you have?
The Final Four.
The Final Four.
Yeah, because 8th grade we all went to state, and there was a lot of us, and then ended up with the Final Four, and we're like best friends. So it's always fun playing with each other, hanging outside of school. But yeah, the Final Four.
And now it's the final season for the Final Four.
Yeah.
What is that relationship like? Just kind of you guys together, knowing this is the last ride, and I mean, how talented you guys are, I think everybody in the area knows, but like that comes with a lot of expectations for coming up for the season.
Yeah, so our chemistry is just amazing. We always push each other in practice, like, come on, you got this, like, one more minute, like, let's go. We're always pushing each other to do our best, because we know that if we put our minds to it, we can win some hard games. I think we're playing some tough competition this coming season, going to a couple tournaments in the summer, shootouts, playing against some really good teams. But we know we can win if we really want to, but we just got to push each other. I mean, I'm really happy and fortunate to play with these girls. I mean, they're literally my best friends. I don't know what I'd do without them. Having my sister there is also good too, just another helpful person to be around, do all the ups and downs. But I mean, it's going to be a ride for sure. It's going to be a long season, but it's going to be quick at the same time. Basketball, we play a lot of games and have a lot of practices, but it's going to suck not playing in college. But I mean, it's been a fun ride for sure.
What do you remember from the state championship team? Now it's going to be 6 years ago. What do you remember watching from those girls, and what we kind of take from that.
Yeah, I remember being a little kid. I think we all had. I always had a Nike headband on. I have a picture. I think Fred Nike took it, and I was just like in shock. Like, I looked up to those girls so much. A couple of them babysitted me. Kayla Whiteside, we've known her too, and it was always cool to have her around, especially my freshman year. But again, with those girls going to state, I thought it was the coolest thing on earth. I was like, Mom, like, this is amazing. Like, I want to go here. And she's like, yeah, hopefully in high school and stuff. But those girls have been great role models to us when we were little, and now just being them now is looking down or giving advice to other girls it's just been crazy how fast time flies. But those girls are just like, I still look up to them, and they come back sometimes, watch our games and practices, but they're busy people. But it was cool watching them making it to Redbird Arena for sure.
What's Coach Frazee like?
He's a good person for sure. I love playing for him. He knows what he's talking about. He's been around the game since he was little, and again, he gives us stories about his superstitions and stuff. But he likes getting up. He likes getting up early and getting work in, because he knows we have other stuff going on that day. But he knows what we're capable of and what we can do, and he knows what works best for our team. And especially having his daughters around too, that's also been really fun because they have that connection. And just playing with two of the Frazee girls has also been pretty cool. But Coach Frazee, he knows what he's talking about, and it's always good getting advice from other people other than like my dad for the soccer aspect. But again, he knows what he's talking about, and it's always fun playing with him or playing for him.
I'm sure summer workouts have already started and stuff for you, so we'll just wrap it up with this. What are you really looking forward to your senior year, just knowing that it is your senior year? There's some high expectations for a lot of different sports and a lot of different things. But like you said, you also want to enjoy it a little bit. So what?
Mm-hmm.
What's kind of your mindset going into the summer and kind of your last ride as a Cardinal?
It's crazy. Time flies, but I mean, it's going to be a journey for sure. I'm going to try to take some lighter classes and take some college classes too, to just help me focus on like sports and stuff. Again, focus on academics is good too, but it's going to be tough. Leaving Plains in the community has just been so good to me and good to everybody. It's fun being a Cardinal. I'm going to be kind of a Cardinal, a Redbird, similar. But I'm going to try to put in as much work as I can this summer just to be the best I can be for this senior year. I mean, I want to go as far as I can in both sports. But it's going to be difficult not seeing most of these girls like I see them like every single day. It's going to be difficult. We're all going to go our separate ways and be successful, and whatever they're going to be successful whenever they do, and hopefully I am too. But it's been a fun ride for sure. Getting to know making new friends, but we're still gonna be in touch. I mean, the Final Four girls are like my best friends, and I'm excited to see what they do and where they go, and it's gonna be fun senior year for sure.
Hopefully a few state titles, right?
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
All right, you survived the interview. Good job. Thank you for your time.